Krishna and Balaram are mentioned here, but with a difference where he's saying Bhagavan Aharat Bharam, that the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself incarnated so that he can remove the burden of this earth. Now it's very interesting that there are so many burdens. The burden particularly spoken, normally, in today's day and age, when we talk about burden, the first thing comes to, whoever, as we have studied in so many colleges, the first burden comes is the burden of population. Like the family is having so many children, like, many of us in our houses also, our fathers, they were big population. But at that time, there was not much chaos. Although the material advancement, as we have today, the chaos is much more. So the burden is not of the population, but the burden is of the population's mentality. The demoniac mentality of the population is what is the real burden. So Mother Earth, as she carries all of us, as she very benevolently provides everything to us, and ungratefully, as we grow up, without being grateful to her, without being compassionate to her, when we perform activities which are heinous and which challenges our compassion, which challenges our mercy factor, she still tolerates. But when there is increase of demoniac mentality, the atheistic mentality, there is a time when Mother Earth cannot bear. So a demon is not a demon with just horns, like we have seen since our childhood, isn't it? All the serials and all the films where demon means one will have a big nose, mustache is probably curled, big horns, a fat belly, a huge structure. But Srimad Bhagavatam defeats the definition of a demon. With all the ghastly features, when we hear about the Vritrasura's description, you get so baffled. He fits the bill of a perfect demon. But when we hear his prayers, we understand how supremely devotional. So much so that many times Bhagavatam is known as a scripture where Vritrasura's prayers are mentioned. So who is a demon? A demon is the one who goes against the principles given by the Supreme Lord purposefully, who by his choice chooses to go against the tenets given by Lord in the form of scriptures and the words of sadhu. So, with that definition, I feel that, I can fit the perfect bill of a demon. I remember once during a Sunday Bhagavatam class where Radha Gopinath Prabhu was saying that, whenever we read a scripture and when we hear and we read the name of a demon, we should always replace that name with your name. Because many times it is very easy to call somebody demon. Ye Rakshas hai. He's a Rakshas and he has a Rakshasi mentality. But it's very much required to understand how we are pointing out four fingers to ourselves. And that demoniac mentality lies in us. So I was just meditating that how Lord Krishna and Balaram came to elevate so many different kinds of burdens. the burdens of sin. Yadiya namapi haratya shesham giri prasaran api paparashi. Life after life, going through the 84 lakh species, we have accumulated so much burden that just by chanting one holy name of the Lord, those burdens are thrown away.